Hi, my name is David West. I'm the Executive Director of the Greater Wesley Chapel Chamber of Commerce in Wesley Chapel, Florida, Pasco County. We're here today to take a tour of the East Pasco Government Center and the office of Paula S. O'Neill, who is Clerk and Comptroller. We're going to step in and see if we can find her in her office and take a tour and see exactly what it is that's done in this office. Well, we're upstairs at the East Pasco Government Center in beautiful downtown Dade City, and we're now at Paula's office. Let's step in and see if she's in today. Well, we're in luck. Paula is in her office today. Paula, how are you doing today?
David, how are you?
Good, outstanding. Thank you for taking time to be with us today and show us around.
Thank you for visiting us.
Well, tell me, that's a big, impressive title you have there. What does the Clerk of Circuit Court and County Comptroller do?
Well, let me tell you. Do you want to have a seat?
Sure.
Well, David, Florida law lists over 1,000 different responsibilities for the clerk and controller. There are three main areas. First, court records. We partner with the court system. Second, official records. So we preserve all the official records for the county. And then third, financial records. We watch the county's tax dollars. We are in 4 different locations. We're in both courthouses, one in Newport Richey, one in Dade City, and the government centers, both in Newport Richey and Dade City. So things like traffic tickets, marriage licenses, jury summonses, all of that is the responsibility of the clerk's office.
Well, that's a pretty heavy responsibility, and I'm sure you're the person to make sure that gets done. But you don't do it all by yourself, do you?
No,
a lot of people do it with you.
We have a lot of deputy clerks, and some are here to help show you around.
Well, why don't we take a tour of the facility and meet some of these people and let them describe to us what they do?
That would be great. Thank you. Well, David, let me introduce you to Ross Fenton, our Director of Civil Courts.
Well, hi, Ross. How are you today?
David, I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you.
Good. So if I wanted to file a lawsuit, you'd be the person I came to see, right?
Yes, you would, David.
Can you show me and tell me how to do that?
Absolutely. You know, the clerk and controller is the entry point into the court system for the citizens of Pasco County. Cases filed here set the judicial process in motion. In 2009, we processed over 128,000 cases.
Wow.
As an example, a victim of domestic violence would come into the clerk's office and they'd be assisted by a deputy clerk here at the counter. We have special rooms that we use to provide victims with a private setting to complete their paperwork. Let me show you what those rooms look like.
Great, that sounds good.
We escort the victim into either of these rooms and they complete the paperwork, which frequently takes as long as an hour, as you can imagine, because of the difficult circumstances that they're facing. When they're completed with the paperwork, a deputy clerk will come through these doors and assist them if needed further and accept the paperwork for filing, and it's then submitted to the court for their review, and the petitioners normally wait here until the court makes a determination.
Well, Roz, there's been a whole lot of property foreclosures in Pasco County in recent times. What is the clerk's office doing about that spike in foreclosures?
We used to conduct foreclosure sales on the courthouse steps right here, but now they're auctioned online. In 2009, we had over 9,000 foreclosure sales filed, compared to just 1,200 several years ago. By moving the foreclosure sales from the courthouse steps to the World Wide Web, we have opened up our sales to the global community, helping to turn vacant properties into homes occupied by residents, helping the communities in Pasco County.
Well, Roz, sounds like that's a great service you're providing for the citizens of Pasco County and for the people at large.
Yes, we're very, very proud of it. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, David. You want to go inside and see a courtroom?
Great, let's go.
Okay, thanks. Dave, this is Nikki Alvarez-Souls. She's our Director of Criminal Courts, and she'll tell you about the court services.
Nikki, how are you today?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Great. Court system. How does the clerk support the court system?
That's a good question, Dave. In fact, the clerk supports the court in a multitude of ways. We have a courtroom right here, and if you like, we can go in and I can explain it to you in more detail.
That'd be great. See it firsthand.
Okay.
Great, let's go.
Let's go ahead and move inside the courtroom here, and perhaps we'll get to meet a judge.
That'd be great.
In the courtroom, the clerk assists the court in a multitude of ways, as I mentioned before. And we have Deputy Perez. And he's the deputy for Judge Siracusa. This is Judge Siracusa's courtroom. In the courtroom, Donna would maintain the records of all court proceedings. In the courtroom, when evidence is presented, it's our responsibility to safeguard that evidence. Over here to my right, you'll see there's an empty jury box. However, it's the clerk's responsibility to provide for and coordinate jury services. Judge Siracusa, or any of the other judges, when they issue judgments. In fact, I hear him now. Dave, I'd like to introduce you to one of our circuit court judges. This is the Honorable Pat Siracusa. Judge, this is Dave.
Hi Dave, I'm Pat Siracusa. I'm a circuit court judge here in Dade City.
Well, glad to see you, Your Honor. Could you tell us how the clerk's office serves you and your function as a judge?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, David, here's how the clerk works with me. It's the clerk's job to try and keep me organized in the 850 active criminal cases that are pursued in Division 1 and 2 of crime here in Dade City. So basically, it's their job to keep me organized, which is no small task.
And I think they do a great job for you, is that right?
Absolutely.
Great. Well, keep up the good work, and we'll continue to appreciate all the good work they do to support you.
All right, stop by anytime.
Thank you, sir.